Welcome to the Friday Night Lights Preview Show.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Friday Night Lights Preview Show. It's week 2 of the playoffs, and hardware will be on the line this weekend as 24 mid-Michigan teams will be looking to bring home a district title. In our WNEM Game of the Week, we have a rematch in the Big Thumb Conference Black Division as Unionville-Sebewaing gets set to take on Harbor Beach. We'll kick things off talking about the away team, the Unionville-Sebewaing Patriots. Last week, the Patriots would beat Genesee 64-14 to win their first playoff game in 5 years. USA will be looking for revenge against Harbor Beach in a game that the Pirates dominated, heading the Patriots their only loss in the Big Thumb Conference Black Division. With a win on Friday night, USA could win their first district title in 20 years. After the Patriots' big playoff win last week, the team has been fired up at practice and are focused on what they need to do to beat Harbor Beach on Friday night.
We got some guys that are healthier that were out earlier in the year, and I just think we're a different team now, and we've talked all week about executing the plays in front of us, doing our job, and if we do those things, take care of the football, I think we'll make it competitive Friday.
We've been running a full defense, full offense the past 2 days, and we just got to not back down from anything and play as hard as we can, knowing it's most of our seniors' last games if we lose, so just hoping we can keep the winning going.
Now we know what we're looking at. They know what they're looking at. The field's a little more even, We know what we need to do to stop them, and we think we can do it.
Now to Harbor Beach, who opened the playoffs with a dominant 49-8 win over Reese. The Pirates are perfect this season with a 10-0 overall record and want to stay undefeated. Harbor Beach defeated the Patriots back in Week 6. As the Pirates come into the game, they know that Unionville-Sebewaing will be ready for them the second time around.
Now it's a different challenge this week because kind of things went our way against USA. So now we're preparing for a team that we played a good game against. So it's going to really test our maturity, test our resolve, and we want to keep getting better and better.
We got a lot of energy going into this, a lot of momentum, obviously going 9-0, but playing them for the second time, got to be ready, got to keep it up.
Doesn't matter what we did earlier in the season against them. We might ran the score up earlier, but it's a new game. Got to go in there like we never played them. We got to play with everything we got.
Now let's take a closer look at the rivalry between USA and Harbor Beach. This will be the 53rd meeting between these two schools, with the Pirates leading the series 35-17 and winning the last 4 matchups. But this will be the first time these two programs will meet in the playoffs. Back in the game earlier this season in Week 5, Harbor Beach would beat the Patriots 52-6. Both teams are being led by their seniors with double digits on both teams. Will Harbor Beach continue their dominance this season, or will USA stop them and grab their first district title since 2005? Our Game of the Week is just one of double-digit games we're planning on getting highlights of for Friday Night Lights. Let's take a closer look at some of those contests starting in Division 8, where our other mid-Michigan matchup features Nouvelle Catholic Central taking on reigning state champions and unbeaten Beale City. This will be the first matchup between these two schools on the gridiron. Last week, both teams would beat crosstown rivals, as the Panthers would beat Michigan Lutheran Seminary 34-28, as Beale City would defeat Sacred Heart Academy 49-7. Nouvelle will be looking to win their first district title since 2019, as Beale City looks to capture their 3rd in a row. Moving up to Division 5, Swan Valley will host Whitehall in a battle of the Vikings. This will be the first matchup between these two schools as well. Swan Valley would pick up a 30-20 victory over Clare to advance, with Whitehall taking down Howard City Tri-County 38-22. Swanville will be looking to earn their first district championship since 2019, as Whitehall looks to go back-to-back. We'll see which Vikings team will survive and which one will go to Valhalla. Next in Division 4, as last year's state champions and unbeaten Goodrich will take on Chelsea. And once again, we have another first-time matchup between two teams. In the district semifinal, the Martians would take down Lake Fenton 51-6. As for the Bulldogs, they would pick up a 42-14 win over Fowlerville. Goodrich will be going for their 4th straight district title, as Chelsea looks to earn their first since 2021, which was the year they would go on to win a state title. to the top in Division I. Grand Blanc looks to keep their undefeated season going as they take on Clarkston. These two teams are pretty familiar with each other, as this will be the 12th meeting all-time between these programs, with the Bobcats leading the way with a slim 6-5 lead in the series, but the Wolves have their number in the playoffs with a 4-2 record. Last time these two teams met was back in 2020 in the district semifinals, where Grand Blanc would get a win 42-35. Last week, the Bobcats would defeat Oxford 49-30, where Clarkston would beat Grand Blanc's rival Davison 52-14 to move on. Grand Blanc is looking to win their second consecutive district title, as Clarkston aims to win their first in 3 years. Other games we have on our schedule include in Division II, Dow hosting East Lansing in their first matchup since the state semifinals back in 1999. Going down to Division III, Mount Pleasant will welcome Gaylord to town for the first time since the district semifinals in 2021. Over to Division V, where Franklinville will be home against Richmond in their first meeting since the playoffs in 2018. In Division VII, New Lothrop will go on the road to face Springport for the first time, and down in Division VII, last year's champions Millington will host Rochester Hills Lutheran Northwestern in a first-time matchup. There's also several games happening on Saturday as well, and one of those games conclude in Division VII, Ithaca, who will take on Laker. In both last week, Ithaca would get win a game they lost earlier this year, to Valley Lutheran, 24-14, so getting revenge over the Chargers. And last week, Laker would shut out Cass City to pick up the win in their matchup. Then in Division VI, Durand will take on undefeated Montrose, as last week Durand would beat Hamady 32-22, and Montrose would keep their undefeated season going, beating Madison 52-8. So a couple of good games coming up on Saturday. Of course, the game I'm looking forward to most probably this week is the Ithaca-Laker game. I think that's going to be a close one that comes down to the very end. But we'll kick off our Friday Night Lights coverage tomorrow afternoon during the 5 and 6 o'clock news, where I'll be live from our game of the week at Harbor Beach High School. Then during the 11 o'clock news, we'll have double-digit games coming your way. Of course, all the action coming to you on Friday Night Lights tomorrow night, so make sure you tune into that. But that will do it for our Friday Night Lights preview show. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow night.